NSG, the National Security Guard. So a couple of days or maybe 3 days later, I was asked to move to Madras, where I was asked to carry out the investigation of the IED that was used to assassinate Mr. Rajiv Gandhi. So when we reached there at the site, a lot of the evidence had been cleared, but still there were a lot of evidence which was at the site. I found a lot of ball bearings, found wires and pieces of the toggle switch. And subsequently I went to the CFL laboratory, and over there I saw the jacket which was used by the bomber Dhanu and other pieces of evidence. We also visited the morgue where we saw the body of Dhanu, where the body consisted, there was no torso, it's just the legs and the hand. Mr. Ahmad Khan was also there that time. And I came to a conclusion that the device which was used was a suicide vest. And just to explain to you that an IED, that is an improvised explosive device, I'm sure you all must be knowing by now what it is, consists basically of 4 parts, which is the basic part without which you cannot make an IED. One is the explosive, the power source or the battery, the detonator. Without the detonator, the explosive will not explode. And finally the switch or the initiating mechanism. So this suicide vest was made, in my view, the explosive was the SFG grenade, that is the grenade which consists of ball bearing.
Singapore fragmented grenade.
Yeah, Singapore fragmented grenade.
SFG.
Now the Indian other grenades, the body itself causes the fragments when it explodes. But this grenade, which is manufactured in Singapore, it's a plastic body and it has ball bearings inside with the explosive, which consists of a mixture of TNT and RDX. In my view, they might have used a grenade and strapped it onto the vest because it's easier to carry when you put a grenade in the vest in the pocket rather than a cumbersome explosive. It's not easy to make an explosive device unless it's a plastic explosive, embed the ball bearings inside and then strap it onto yourself. It's not an easy contraption. But a grenade is very simple to just put it in the pocket and detonate it at your own convenience. And the switch which was used in this case was 2 toggle switches. One was the arming device, toggle switch. That was, the device was safe right through. When the arming switch was switched on, the device was armed, ready to get detonated or initiated. And when the suicide bomber bent to touch Mr. Rajiv Gandhi's feet, she switched on the other switch and, as Mr. Ahmad Khan said, detonated the device. So that's, and of course the power source in my view was a 9-volt battery because you need at least that much of power to initiate safely with no accident, I mean, to make sure that it gets detonated, need approximately about 9 volts of battery power to detonate the device. So this, I came back and gave my written report. In the meanwhile, I gave my reports to Mr. Ahmad Khan. I was working very closely with Mr. Ahmad Khan and his team. I was reporting to him. In fact, we were even staying in the same room together. We used to discuss all matters together. I was privy to what all used to happen during the investigation. So that was my role as far as the investigation was there, but I am not in the serial of the hunt. The investigation which has been shown has been carried out by Mr. Chandrasekhar, who was the CFL director of Tamil Nadu, and in the serial of Hunt, it has been shown that he was the main investigator as far as the explosive device is concerned. But unless you know what IED is all about, and unless you know what explosive is all about, it's very difficult to, give you expert comments on explosive devices. I was one of the first people to be trained in the country in neutralization of explosive devices abroad, and I came back and we trained a lot of other agencies and organizations, and it's not easy to deal with this subject of not only deal with the subject of ID, but to deal with IEDs itself. Thank you. That's all I have to say.